Hey, what's up, everybody? We are Greg and Lisa.
Thanks for being here, guys. And today we're going to watch differences between German and American homes.
Yes, and this video is brought to you by Passport 2. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
So we're going to include a link in the description.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I want the people to know they can go help these people out.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll include a link in the description so you can go and show them some love. I'm sure they appreciate that. I'm going to do that right now because I did not do it. Yeah, we're going to subscribe and like. Okay, what are you going to say?
No, I feel like I've seen this channel before. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we've done one before, but
I don't think so.
And we did a short compilation, and it talked about the differences between German and American homes.
Yeah, that's
and remember the thickness of their walls were thicker and probably better. And
I feel like they did not have carpet. There was a few other things.
I just remember the thickness of the walls.
It's
such a big deal.
That's true.
And they didn't use like drywall.
Yeah.
I don't think they use that out there.
I don't think so.
I don't think they use that out here in Spain. Yeah, and I'm assuming these guys are Americans living in Spain. I mean, living in Germany.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Before we get started here, go ahead and like the video. That would be awesome. Let's go.
Hey guys. So today we are standing here inside of our German home, and we have some really cool things that we want to show you.
They sound American.
Yeah, they sound American.
Oh, cute intro.
So as we've been traveling around Germany and house hunting and visiting other people's homes and getting settled in our home, we've noticed lots of little things that are different in German homes than in American homes, and just little things that we've noticed and have thought are really interesting.
So these are a few things that we've had to get used to here, or that we really, really like, and that we think that we should bring these back to the States if we could. So let's start taking you on a little tour of our place and showing you some of these unique items.
They're going back to the States.
My very favorite thing about German homes are the windows. Just everything about the windows I think are really clever, and I want these kind of windows in all of our homes.
I've been hearing about these windows.
Yeah, windows, yeah. I saw a whole meme about it. Oh, no, there's a whole another video about just the windows.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see this. I know we got different windows here in Spain.
Yeah.
But different than America.
I know. I wish we could have recorded ourselves discovering all the weird things about the windows.
That's true. That's true. What were we thinking? I don't know. Anyway, here we go.
Homes going forward. So the first part of the windows that I think are really great are the Rolladen shades. Let me show you.
Oh.
So these shades are on the outside of the windows, and they're usually made of a thick metal. We've seen some other materials, but mostly it's this thick metal. And so inside of each home by the windows, there's usually a rope. Sometimes we've seen remote control operated or button operated, but usually it's this rope. And so the rope is on the inside of the window, but it attaches to above the window. There's the pulley system and the mechanics, and then it connects to the outside shutter. And so you get your rope, and there's a little break at the bottom, but you can lower your shade just from inside, and you can lower it partly. It leaves a little space where some light can come through, or you can lower it all the way completely down. And we like it like this when we're sleeping, because then it acts as a really great blackout curtain, blackout shade, and so it's so dark in our room when we sleep. But this also, I think, is great as a protection against weather. So I'm sure that is a main purpose of this also. So I really like that.
I think what's funny is that I didn't know that this was popular or a thing in other countries besides Spain.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I understood it for Spain, I guess because of the heat. What I thought it was for here in Spain was because of the heat. Yeah. And to keep the...
You mean to keep the heat out?
Heat out, basically.
Yeah.
And for siesta time, so you could actually take a nap in the middle of the day.
I mean, I think this is the best thing ever.
It is the best thing ever.
So, I mean, I don't know why they don't have this in the United States, but this is like the best thing ever because you get great sleep at night because it's super dark. You can sleep any time of the day because it'll be dark. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. And I do know that in Spain, because it gets so hot during the day, they'll open it about how she has it right now. Yep. So they could still get a little ventilation through, but the way it is there keeps the sun out, and the sun is what makes it hot as hell. So
that's true. And you can open your windows, have it like that, so you can get some kind of air coming in without the mosquitoes making their way in here. At least here for Spain. I don't know if Germany has mosquito problems. Yeah, no, I hate mosquitoes. Yeah. But okay, yeah.
So then you just open it back up by pulling your rope.
I just didn't know it was a thing in Germany.
Yeah.
She's all fascinated.
The next thing that I think is really cool is how the windows open. So you can open them 2 different ways. One way opens all the way, and the other one just cracks it a little bit. Let me show you. I think these are cool. So the first one, all the way. But the next way you can open them, that honestly scared me so much at the beginning. I always thought I broke the window and it was falling on me. Let me show you.
I think everybody's done this.
And I'd be like, ah! But it opens like that. You just open it.
I remember the first time I did it, I thought that, I thought the window was broken because I thought that it was supposed to come all the way off.
Oh.
And so when it opened like that, I was like, what's wrong with this window? I don't know why. I thought it came off so you can clean it. And,
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, but it just does that. So I was like, oh, oops, I guess it's not supposed to come off.
Even our big, gigantic windows, like patio type doors, do that.
I think it's the only one in our house. Do the small ones do that? I don't think so. No. I think just the big ones.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we're about to find out after this video.
How do you know?
Okay.
A little bit, and there's a crack at the top.
We don't open our windows that often because of the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So that's how we have it set most of the time, just to let a little cool air in.
Yeah.
And then you just easily close it back. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Okay.
Americans were so excited about the...
Oh, this one does it too? That's a big, nice window.
Yeah, it is a nice window.
One of the reasons why it's really important for the windows to be able to open and crack like that is so that we can get air circulation through here. The weather is usually fairly mild, including in the summer times, and so most of Europe, including a vast majority of the homes and ours, doesn't have any kind of air conditioning. So if we want to cool off our apartment, we have to open up the windows to get that air circulation and get that cool breeze in to try to cool it off a little bit. But we are on the same latitude as like southern Canada. And so because of that, we've heard that you do have some pretty brutal winters. We haven't experienced any of those yet, so we're gearing up to try to take one on, living here for the first time. And so because of those winters,
it snows there.
Most of our rooms do have radiators along the floors against the walls, and that's how we get some kind of heat in here to try to heat it up. We have seen some like other homes that are more modern that have like floor heating and other new technologies. Ours are just old traditional radiators. And on one side of those, you do have a knob, and you turn that to select a number. It's not like setting any kind of specific temperature, especially at least for ours. There may be some other future ones that do. So we just set it to kind of a number that we think is going to warm it up, and then we feel it out. That's going to be kind of like some of the trial and error this winter whenever we're going through our first winter. The other trial and error, of course, is that they use Celsius here. We're used to Fahrenheit, and so we're going to have to get used to what those other numbers are to try to figure out what temperatures we want to keep our rooms at, if we can kind of regulate that a little bit. Anyways, something is unique for us because we're used to traditional air conditioning and heating through air.
Central air and heat. I mean, we've had it where, depending on what state you live in.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we've always had central air and heat.
Yeah.
But in Washington, because it's cooler, it's a little higher up.
Right.
It's closer to Canada.
Right.
We just had wall AC, like a wall AC in the wall.
Yeah.
And then like those,
but not everywhere. Not everywhere. Just in the living room.
Yeah.
And the rest of the rooms, it was none. They had a heater in every room. But
like a wall heater.
Yeah.
Not like what they have, but like a wall heater.
Right.
That doesn't have a temperature. You just turn it on and guess.
Right.
And then, and the AC, we had to put fans strategically in the hallway to get the air to come in whenever it was super hot.
Yeah. And it didn't work.
I know. It was always hot.
But it was hot like one week out of the year. So.
Yeah.
European and German bathrooms are also fairly different from American bathrooms. Starting with the toilet, you normally won't find a toilet with a big tank on the back. Instead,
we have a tank.
We have a tank.
Oh, okay. He said normally, so that doesn't mean everywhere.
Oh, but this is Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
But he said Europe.
Right.
And, we're here.
Yeah.
But in Spain, they have tanks.
Yeah. Well, the places we've stayed have tanks.
Yeah.
The room is built into the wall because you can't see it, and you'll just have the bowl portion that's setting out in the room.
That's
above
better,
the toilet. You'll usually have these two buttons: a larger button, which will give you a larger flush, to give you more power to get rid of.
This is a nice bathroom.
Inside the toilet bowl, then you'll have a smaller button right next to that for a smaller, more eco-friendly flush for jobs that don't require as much water.
For pee-pee.
Also, right next to the sink, sometimes you will find these kind of crazy towel racks. It's not like ours where it's just like a little ring or a little hook. You'll have these 3 big arms. We also have these inside the kitchen, and I guess you can put a face towel, a hand towel, and maybe a guest face towel so that you don't have all of those just stacking up and not drying out.
Another reason that the windows need to open is that there's not a vent in the bathroom. So if you don't open the window, the steam from the shower is just going to build up in your home because there's also not the vents for the air conditioning. So you have to open the windows every time you shower just to let that steam out.
Germans are also very eco-minded. And so because of that, next to the shower, you will usually find some kind of squeegee. And the squeegee is going to be used every time you get done showering to squeegee down the water so that you don't have to use as much soaps to clean and get so many chemicals down into the drain. And also next to the toilet, you always...
I think that's so funny because I had the realization that we don't do it all the time. And you expressed that because you're like, oh.
Because we have those. Like they came with the apartment. Like, not that the landlord didn't put it in there, I don't think. The previous people probably left it. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know.
They're just in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, I guess I wasn't thinking that.
Use it every time.
Yeah, I know you're supposed to. We're just lazy. That you're supposed to kind of do that to keep it clean.
Why are you telling people we lazy? We might not be lazy. I don't know. Maybe there's some method behind it, you know?
But I didn't know it was so you don't use detergent or, you know, cleaning supplies.
No, yeah.
Because I do use cleaning supplies.
No, he just said so it's easier to clean.
Yeah, so you don't have to use cleaning supplies.
Okay.
To really get all the soap residue off and stuff like that.
Okay.
But instead, I would use the cleaning supplies to get the soap residue off, you know, once a week or whatever.
Okay, so we'll start using it more often. Okay.
Toilet brush. And that's something that we do find a lot of times next to American toilets, but they're used for completely different things. We use it whenever we are trying to wash our toilets with the chemicals. Yeah. They use it so that every time you make some kind of mess, you can just quickly just scrub the toilet down and you don't leave it disgusting for the next person who's coming into the bathroom, which is particularly important because German toilets a lot of times have what is the colloquial term.
What is he saying?
He jumped from the squeegee to that.
We were talking.
Okay.
We were talking when he talked about the toilet brush.
Oh, okay. So there's just a toilet brush.
The toilet brush.
Yeah, I mean, in America, we use the toilet brush to clean it.
It's not like in America, we're just like, oh, oops, something's there.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're American.
Well. I don't have a way to clean this.
we have those cleaning brushes too.
Yes, yes. Okay.
That's a poop shelf.
That was funny.
And that is, I guess, to reduce the amount of water inside the bowl, but it's not going to have a deep bowl like ours. It's going to have a little shelf that will go down to a little tube in the back.
Okay, hold on. Do this again. Because I've heard of this poop shelf.
Oh.
And I don't know why there's a poop shelf.
Okay, hold on.
Like, okay, he said, I'm not sure if he knows because he's American, but he said the poop shelf is just there so that it reduces the amount of water in the bowl.
I don't know. Let's see.
Or is it there to inspect it? This is what I feel like I heard. Well, like it's there to inspect your poop so you can be like, okay, I'm healthy.
Okay, so this is my first time hearing about a poop shelf.
Okay, I've heard about a poop shelf.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know why.
I thought we shared everything.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I would have been like, why are you telling me about a poop shelf? Okay, anyway, let's see.
Bathroom, which is particularly important because German toilets a lot of times have what is to the bathroom. You can just quickly just scrub the toilet down and you don't leave it disgusting for the next person who's coming into the bathroom, which is particularly important because German toilets a lot of times have what is the colloquial term is a poop shelf. And that is, I guess, to reduce the amount of water inside the bowl, but it's not going to have a deep bowl like ours. It's going to have a little shelf that will go down to a little tube in the back.
Oh,
I can see that because
we have that.
Do we have that?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's a long way down to the water.
It is a long way down. Yeah, American toilets have a lot of water in them.
Yeah. That's true.
And
that's true. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. You don't even realize that it had so much water compared to out here.
Showers. A lot of Europeans do not take showers. They just take baths. And so we've been in many situations when we stayed in Airbnbs and different hotels and things where all we have is a bathtub and one of these little things that's just hooked really low. So that has been a challenge for us because we're not bath people. We're both shower people. But sometimes they'll have like a little pane of glass and one of these hooked up a little higher, but we're flinging water all over the place. Or sometimes they don't have anything that's blocking the water. So we've made lots of messes of water all over the floor in many Airbnbs.
Another one of the obvious differences here in Germany is going to be...
I don't know how you wash yourself. And I guess you probably sit down in the tub to actually do that so you don't make a huge, gigantic mess.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but it could be okay to make a mess because a lot of floors have tile on them.
Yeah, that too.
So, yeah.
The outlets and the plugs. So here you're going to have round outlets with plugs that have 2 round prongs. The weird thing that we've noticed about the outlets here are that they are sometimes in unusual places, at least for us. They're in the middle of the wall or right next to switches, and we're still trying to figure out what we can use those for.
Oh, what? It's like way up there.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Are they all like that? Like way up high?
Another difference is that most German homes do not have any kind of built-in closet or built-in cabinets. You have to buy these big wardrobes to put in your home to keep all your things and all your clothes.
That is different from the U.S.
Along with the different outlets, you also have different TV, radio, and satellite hookups here. So you'll have a box like this in the back of a room or next to the TV, and you'll have 3 different plugs. One is going to be data for some kind of Wi-Fi, one's going to be radio, and one's going to be television. And the plugs are a little bit different. The television hasn't used a coax cable that I've used. I use a different type of plug here, but that you have this different type of box where all of your connections are for your living room.
Oh,
Germans are extremely eco-friendly. One way that we have really experienced this is in how we have to separate our trash. There are laws in place of how to separate it in order to recycle everything more efficiently. So we currently have 5 different trash cans just in our kitchen alone that has different things in each of them. Let me show you.
5.
In here, we have all of our plastics.
Okay.
In here, we have all of our paper goods. In here, we have all glass items.
Okay.
We have all biodegradable things.
Oh.
And then in here is all other miscellaneous trash. So this recycling and trash separating has honestly been so fascinating to us, and we've really enjoyed learning all about it. Donnie even went to the town hall and got a big book that describes everything and how you're supposed to separate all this trash.
Oh, wow.
So we really want to do a video that is specifically just about the trash because it's just been really fun and interesting.
We need to do a video about that. We haven't done a video about this. I heard about it. About the way to separate trash. There's a fee that they have or something.
That's true. It is a huge deal out there.
Yeah. So if somebody out there has a video, let us know. But we'll be on the hunt for one because I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Because for when we move to Germany.
Maybe. I like that.
We've also noticed that in a lot of German homes, it's very common for them to not have dryers whenever they do their laundry. So they still rely on clotheslines out in the backyard to get their clothes dried. And we've even stayed in a lot of Airbnbs here where we've had to hang our stuff up next to an open window or on the radiator.
I love that.
Or find some way of getting our clothes dried. A lot of the washers and dryers are also down inside of a creepy dark basement if they do even have them for the apartment.
The last thing that we've thought has been very interesting about Germany is that a lot of the front doors do not have a way of locking them from the inside other than just using your key. There's not like a deadbolt or another way of locking the door from the inside.
It just locked.
Also very important to not forget your key when you're leaving because these knobs don't turn a lot of times. So if you don't have your key, you're locked out.
Yeah. Anything here.
It's been really interesting getting to see all of the different.
I don't think I realized that, like, when we in the U.S. homes, we used to have to lock it. But here, you just close the door.
And the outside, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, gosh. They're like bringing up things that I didn't realize. We had like
deadbolts we had to lock or key or something.
Yeah, you have to deadbolt the door.
Yeah.
But all the doors out here just locked.
They just locked. There was that one place we stayed in Barcelona that had like a, remember, it was like super heavy duty deadbolt. You had to like hit a button in it.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
That was weird.
But
it was nice Airbnb though.
Mm-hmm. Between the U.S. and Germany, and getting to learn all the little things that we wouldn't know if we weren't living here. And it's been so interesting because we're both Western countries, but we have so many differences. And so it's been a lot of fun to learn those. So we're excited to continue to explore and learn more of these little differences and hopefully do some more videos about those.
So today we just wanted to focus primarily just on the differences in the...
All right.
That was good. Great. That was like, I think it's kind of funny.
What?
I think after living here, we've been here like a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's funny to see we've grown accustomed to some of these things.
Yeah.
And it's funny to see Americans still in I'm sure by now they're not oohing and ahhing over it.
Right.
But to this day, people come over from the U.S. and are still oohing and ahhing about little things.
Yeah.
And then we got to learn more about that poop shelf. Poop
shelf and trash.
And the trash.
Yeah. In Germany, of course. Okay. Americans, we have everything. Germans, tilts window. Americans, collapses in astonishment.
That's true.
That's true. We have everything except that window.
Yeah.
As a German, it's funny to see someone so excited about for me, simple window.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, even we think it's like normal now.
Yeah.
Even after a year and a half.
I mean, windows over there, some of the older houses, they will push up.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have some that slide and then some that just open. And they don't have the what did she call it? A roll something?
A Rolando?
Rolando or something?
I forgot.
All right. Let's see here. A lot of Europeans don't take showers. I don't know a single person who would prefer taking a bath over a shower for the daily hygiene.
That comment probably wasn't right. Because I doubt everybody out here takes baths.
Well, I know not here in Spain. The places that we stayed never had a bathtub.
Yeah. We haven't been in a place that has a bathtub yet.
We've only stayed in like 5 or 6 places, but...
we had one place. Remember in that little small village?
Oh, yeah.
But other than that was it.
That was it. It's frightening that U.S. Americans still think recycling is a novelty, especially when it's such a large country that consumes so much.
That's so true.
I mean, so true. There's a whole lot that goes into that.
Yeah. In the U.S., we would recycle, but it would just be cans.
Yeah.
And
it would be cans. It'd be paper. It would be...
the biggest was just really cans.
Yeah.
Cans and water bottles.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all.
Yeah.
And that's not even everywhere.
Yeah, no. You got to be in like a environmentally friendly state like California or Washington
But I'm trying to even think, even in California, I managed apartments and we didn't readily have...
No.
Not readily.
No.
I think I installed, after a few years being there, I put in these recycling bins.
Yeah.
That were right by the trash cans, but they weren't always there. I had to as a manager say, oh, hey, we're not doing anything for recycling.
Well, you remember we were in college and we started an organization that does that.
Yes, STEP. It
was called Students Toward Environmental Preservation. So,
and then we used to go run around the entire campus grabbing everybody's paper and recycling.
They didn't have anything before that.
Yeah, I didn't have anything before that.
So, yeah. And that was only, 5 years ago we were in college.
Yes.
All right. Well, we appreciate you being here. Like the video. And as always, thanks for stopping by. And we will see you on the next video.
Bye.
Peace.